Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Wonder Woman. Down to Earth. Take a look at that cover. Absolutely stunning cover, absolutely stunning. Love it, love it. Now, Down to Earth takes a different direction than most comic books would usually take. So it takes a certain kind of reader to want to read it. See, in the beginning of Down to Earth, Wonder Woman gets a new member of her staff. His name is Jonah. And a good chunk of the beginning is really seeing a typical day in the life of Wonder Woman through Jonah's eyes, and through the reader's eyes, too. We get to see her as an ambassador. We get to see her deal with publicity. We get to see her dealing with bringing out her new book, Themyscira, the government, a lot of different things. In addition to that, we get to see a little superhero-ness in there. But it's really not about her being a superhero. It's about her being Wonder Woman, about her being this image that she's created, and this symbol for peace. And it's really quite interesting, but at the same time it's kind of boring. And I'll get into that in a bit. In addition to that, there is a woman called Dr. Veronica Cal, and she hates Wonder Woman. Absolutely hates her. For many reasons, but one reason is because Veronica has kind of worked her way up from nothingness. And she's kind of like the ultimate definition of you come from nothingness and then you go to this position of power. And she thinks Wonder Woman kind of just has everything handed to her. So she wants to destroy Wonder Woman's image. She doesn't want to destroy Wonder Woman. She just wants to tarnish her image. So she goes so far as to do things such as buying Silver Swan and releasing Dr. Psycho. Which releasing Dr. Psycho causes a murder during a protest outside Wonder Woman's embassy area, which really starts to steamroll a lot of stuff later on. The gods also take a pretty big role in this too. Ares starts to adopt the role of god of conflict, in addition to being god of war, and he loves to screw with people, especially on Mount Olympus. He enjoys it, because really there's no wars going on, so might as well become a god of something else. And the conversation between him and Diana is beautiful. One of the best examples of why Ares and Wonder Woman work well together. Whether it's bitter rivals, enemies, even allies, they just work well together. And it's a fantastic conversation, the highlight of the book. Ares goes so far as to start to make his father Zeus fall for the Amazon Artemis. Yeah, we all remember Artemis, the cool girl. Well, he kind of points out Artemis and he goes, "Hey, Dad, do you think she's hot?" And Zeus is like, "Well, I don't know. She is kind of smoking." He's like, "Yeah, look at those boobs right there. And, ooh, that leg and the washboard abs. And, oh, Dad, that's pretty hot." And Zeus is like, "Well, yeah, that is kind of hot. I do like that." And while Zeus is mesmerized by Artemis, Hera shows up. This is all of what Ares wanted, because Hera, in her insane jealousy, kicks the water and kind of somehow puts Themyscira in like a state of like what would be equivalent to a tidal wave or an earthquake. It just destroys Themyscira. You know, they get this brand new Themyscira and then it gets crushed by Hera. And we kind of leave on a cliffhanger on what happens with that, and that gets dealt with later. So, onto the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good is you get to see Wonder Woman through a different light. We all know she's a diplomat. We all know that she's an ambassador, a messenger of peace, but we never actually get to see it all that much. It's really mostly her being a superhero. We get to see the values that she stands for, but actually her going out and doing work outside of being a superhero, showing those values, we really don't get to see that. So we get to see it here, which is nice. It is a little boring, but it is nice. It is very nice. In addition to that, this sets the stage for a lot of stuff to come. A lot of stuff to come, and I'll deal with that in a second too. But this really does lay down the groundwork for everything up until mission's end. And Ares is just portrayed to the bud in here. Beautiful. Beautiful! Oh, Ares, you are the man. Ares, for you, I raise my stainless steel fake sword, because you're the man, Ares. Ares is awesome. He's portrayed here very well. And Silver Swan shows up, and they have a nice little fight. It isn't momentous, but it is a good fight. Bad. This book drags on. It drags on like you wouldn't believe. In addition to that, it can be boring, especially to people that aren't Wonder Woman fans. They will not like this. Wonder Woman fans are probably the only people that will like this. So, and there's very little action. So if you're looking for an action in Wonder Woman graphic novel, you're not going to get it. Whether or not you should get it, it really comes down to this. Alone, Down to Earth isn't that great of a story. It has some rewarding qualities, but alone, if you buy this and you pick it up and you go, okay, I'm going to read this as a Wonder Woman story, you're not going to be happy with this at all. However, as part of a series, as part of the other Wonder Woman titles up until Mission's End, this lays down the groundwork beautifully. It's like Batman and Son, and part of Grant Morrison's run. It really wasn't a great book, but it laid down a lot of the groundwork. This isn't really a great book, but it lays down part of the groundwork. So if you're going to get other Wonder Woman titles past this point, then yeah, pick this up, because this is essential for the groundwork. But if you're a comic book fan looking for a Wonder Woman title, I suggest avoiding it. Go for something else. And I've reviewed enough Wonder Woman. There's other stuff out there. So there you go. Alone sucks. With other Wonder Woman books, great. With that said, this is Andrew saying, peace out for now.